Good morning. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. We had a pretty good weekend. My husband was a little under the weather. He had like a migraine and some sinus stuff going on. I think we're passing it around a little bit. Hopefully it skips over me. But I wanted to show you guys what we finished up on the porch. I think we're almost done with this huge project we had. I've got to work out in the little flower beds. We've got some rock beds out front. So we've like moved the rock around and probably tore up some of the landscaping fabric underneath it. So that is part of my job today. And I'm gonna take Dixie outside with me because you guys, the weather here is just beautiful. So it's late September here, fall temperatures have arrived, and it is just a lovely time to get projects done. All right, so I'm going to fill up her food bowl, her little travel bowl, that's what I call it. This is her food, and I'm getting really close to the bottom. I ordered some yesterday, so I hope it comes pretty soon because she eats more than what I figured she would eat for a tiny little bird. She's gonna escape before I can get over there. Hey, Dixie. Step up. Step up. Step up. Good girl. Good girl. Now, I usually give her a treat when she does something good. Y'all, sometimes I give her baby treats because I know they're very healthy. These are like a grain. They've got blueberry and all that good stuff in them. She loves these. Now, I don't give her a whole lot of them, but I give her a few a day. And Molly, she likes them too. Hey, Molly. So compared to what we had before, and I'll show you if y'all hadn't seen it, this is what we had up before. This is our back porch, which is going to be a whole nother project. Kind of raised it up. We've put aluminum pedestals, and then it's kind of sandwiched in these 2x4s, and then we put a 1x6 on the top, sanded it off. We've put all new posts, and then some of the posts down here are new too. I'll show you those. But look at that. It looks so good. They did a great job. My husband is really good with woodworking, so he's always got a project going on. He's actually got a new one coming up this coming week. He's making a Murphy bed for somebody, and I'll show you guys how that goes as well. Dixie, let's move along. Dixie, do you hear the song of your people? Okay, so here's the outside of it, and this is my project today. All of this rock is going to have to be moved out because we have tore up all of the plastic down here. And actually, this plastic is like garbage bags over here on this side. We did this years ago, and this is kind of all we had left, and we really didn't put down the proper stuff. Now, I don't get lots of weeds, but I get a few. So I've actually got the proper stuff. I'm going to move this out, and we're going to put it down. I'm going to do that over here, and over here, I've got most of it out. So it's looking better. So this side is almost completely done. I'm going to put the plastic down here. This is my choices. We were going to put like 1x8s, I think it's 1x8s, across here in little slats and try to fill this in. And then we were going to have to come around to the other side and try to match it up. But you can see how my yard goes downhill, so it would be like a lot to put it all the way down through here. So we thought maybe we could put it on a couple and then turn it in. I don't know if it would look weird on just part of these. I was thinking that it might look weird. I think we've decided that we're gonna just not put it down. And what we're gonna do is get extra river rock, and we're gonna kind of go under the porch. That way when you're standing out from it, you don't see the dirt, you see all the river rock going underneath it. And since I'm going to be putting planters and maybe some big stone accent pieces, that we won't need it. So that is what I'm thinking. And I'm also going to move all this rock out around this big molly bush grass, which I got a couple years ago. I bought like 3 small pieces of it, and it's grown this much over a couple years. And I get a lot of weeds from my bird feeders, so I think we're just going to tear all this rock out, and I can use that to fill in. Okay, so back to the porch. My husband put a gate in. Y'all, every time I try to vlog, there's some sort of fighter jet flying over. Actually, that's not a fighter jet, but look at those clouds. They're amazing looking today. Okay, so this was my idea to put a gate here because we burn wood over the winter, and we're always bringing it up to the porch, and we like have to bring the tractor all the way around to the front and come out here and all this. Sometimes we just need to run to the woodshed and get a few pieces. So this gate is going to be awesome, and we're going to put some steps right here, and then here again we're going to fill this under here with gravel so you don't see the dirt, and then landscape here. That's the plan. Check out the little gate system my husband built. It's pretty cool. Look at that. And it opens all the way flat. That's why we made it a little bit lower than the other railing, so we could kind of move it out of the way. If we want to come out here and do whatever out here, we used to have like a badminton net up, volleyball net. It was kind of fun. So yeah, I really like this. And a little later today, when I take a break, y'all, when I do projects, I try to pace myself throughout the day. I take a few breaks, either sit on the swing or play with Dixie, whatever else I got going on. Usually I've always got something going on. I am a stay-at-home mom. Of course, my mom duties are different nowadays. I've got a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old. So I've homeschooled over the years, and those years are almost over of homeschooling. Seth's only got a little bit left. He graduates this coming spring, and tears are flowing. I know he wants to be graduated. He's ready to be out in the working world doing his thing. He's a hard worker, and he's ready to do that. Whether I'm ready for that, I'm not really ready for it yet. I mean, I'm excited for him, but they grew up too fast. So yeah, Eli's already talking marriage coming up soon. So it's me here a lot. I'm a stay-at-home bird mom now. So yeah, and dog mom. Molly, she's gonna be 12 next month. She looks like a puppy, but she is getting older. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox because I'll start crying and get real emotional, but I'm going to get going on my project. Oh, so what I was gonna say is I'll take Dixie to the greenhouse. I don't know how I got into this other conversation. Y'all, my mind works like that sometimes. It's all over the place. But I have let Dixie out in the greenhouse a few times, and she loves it. She does so good down there. I'll take a video of her sometime this morning of her in the greenhouse. It's really hard to get her back in the cage because she loves it so much. I'll show you guys how she reacts in a bit. No, I don't leave Molly out. She gets to come outside too, especially during this nice weather. She loves to be out here. I only let her on the porch whenever I'm out here because she's only 5 pounds, and a hawk could literally take her off. So I would never let her outside unsupervised. It's back. It's circling. I'm gonna have to find my knee pads, and I've got my comfy clothes on today. Today is sweatpants and t-shirt kind of day, and my Crocs, but I've got to be comfy. Update. It's 3:15. I'll show you guys what I've got done. Whew, my back's starting to hurt, so I might need a break for a little bit. I tried to get a couple things done that I could not get to. Alright, so I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I've got all these rocks moved out. I got my blower and blew a lot of the dirt out. And we have a piece of lattice under here, and that's a whole nother story, y'all. And I can't get it off here. I've got like this end off, but I think I'm gonna have to crawl under here. That, or I'll save the job for Seth because he's younger than me, and y'all know how that is. But yeah, okay, so years ago when I was raising chickens, let me remember why we put that piece there. I used to sell chickens to people, and when they would come and get them, they were out in my yard, and sometimes they would escape, and they would crawl underneath the house, and we could not get them. So we put a piece of lattice there, so they could not go under there. And I used to have chicken coops on the other side of my house. We actually just tore these out. They were like my little overflow coops. Y'all had coops everywhere. I sold a lot of chickens. So I had a little coop here and a little coop here. And actually I've raised baby chicks under here. We had lighting, perches, waters, heaters, but we had little doors on here. It actually worked out really good. And sometimes I put roosters under here when we had extra ones. And then I would like have to separate them from my other chickens and we'd sell them from over here. So yeah, fun fact. But those days are over, so we don't have those anymore. We're done with them. I just have chickens for eggs now and pets. The guys should be home soon, so I think I'll call in some reinforcements for them to go under there to get that. Like, I crawled under there earlier and I got like 2 screws out, but one of them I could not get out. So I don't know if it needs like another little bit on the end or something. So they're a little bit more talented at that than I am. All right, so we're down at the greenhouse and I'm gonna let Dixie out. I've let her out a couple times down here and she loves it. Sometimes she turns into a little stinker and doesn't want back in here. Step up. Good girl. Where are you? Your favorite spot? I don't blame her. It's one of my favorite spots too. What do you think about it? Say. Step up. Step up. Good girl. Step up. Step up. She looks up at the clouds, and at first I thought she would fly into the glass, but I think she can kind of see, you know, a little bit of reflection in it and knows not to do that because she's been out several times. Y'all, check out this amaryllis bloom. So my husband got me this last year for Valentine's Day, and it's decided to bloom again. I just noticed it when I walked in here yesterday. Dixie's noticing it too. So pretty. I'll probably end up putting a chair in here. Last winter, I put that wrought iron chair that's out here in my raised bed garden. And I just bring it in here for the winter. And this is like a really good spot to come and sit and eat breakfast, or just come out here and get some sun, or just that warm temperatures that you don't get to feel in the wintertime. So yes, that definitely spoils me and Dixie. Got some pretty succulent blooms happening right now. What are you doing? That's my necklace. Got one over here that was actually hiding down here from that one. Sometimes I don't know they're blooming if I don't get up underneath here and look. That one had bloomed and it went all the way up underneath there. I didn't even see that one. It was probably blooming last month. Donkey tails. Look how long it's gotten. That thing's just extraordinary, and it's got like another bloom gonna open up right there too, so definitely get to enjoy it for a little while. Probably her favorite perch. Spoiled you are.
And I could probably
My husband got the outlet in, and yeah, that was real fun. The wire was too short, and we always run into obstacles. But we've got to go get some covers for it tomorrow, and I've got plastic strode out here, so I'm going to put that down. They're working on something over there. I think getting some of the old chicken coop remnants out, and then I'm going to order some rock. Maybe tomorrow if I can find someone that will deliver it. I'm going to have to, I don't need to overlap it, do I? Ask me how I know. About to fail earlier. What are y'all doing? Are y'all hanging Christmas lights?
Are you using that pad?
Not the given second. Do you need it?
Yeah, badly.
They're probably saying bad stuff about me because I made them do those chicken coops under there years ago. Now they're having to remove it. They're being nice though. I'm bringing a pad for their knees or to lay on or something. I know it's really tight space under there. So we had lights for them and everything. Seth, here it is. You need it? What are y'all taking down, the wire?
I do.
That does not look like a fun job. Well, I was going to say, can I borrow the extension cord, but I'm not going to ask that right now. Y'all, the sky's pretty tonight. All right, I think all I'm going to finish up here is just get the rest of this little gravel out because we moved these out. Lay this down. Call it a night. I hope y'all have enjoyed my vlog today. I don't even know what you call it. Just, I hope it's been a blessing to you, or at least give you some laughs or enjoyment. And remember, this is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it. There's always something to be thankful for. Usually a lot of things if we just look for them. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next video.